Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is Nick Griffith. Welcome to Short Commute. This is the podcast for people who do not have much time on their hands. Oh, man, we have a great episode today. I have a producer, beat maker, just an all-around awesome guy, Cudimitsu. I can't wait to introduce you guys to him. We've actually played some of the stuff he's done on the podcast, so that's really cool. You just heard Phoebe Bridgers and Scott Street. So we have all this AI and stuff, right? Like, surely the AI has already seen, like, the Terminator, or at least, like, read scripts, so they know, right? Like, that's crazy to think about. Like, so would AI remain docile for a little bit just to lure us humans in? Because they know what we're gonna expect. They're gonna expect, like, some Terminator 2 thing, so I think that they're gonna wait and then surprise us. I hope not, but I guess we'll find out. So coming up next, I have our interview. Let's give it up for Cudimitsu.
At the end of the day, like, you make your own opportunities. Like, don't let people tell you that they're going to give you some crazy opportunity and drag you on some weird roller coaster of, a fucked up thing.
Yeah.
Like with giving you empty promises. That's, like, you make your own opportunities. And so, make sure that you're respected and make sure that that your integrity is there, and, don't let people push you around like that. Well, my name is Cudimitsu. My friends call me Cuddy, and I'm a producer, an engineer, and a DJ, among other things. I also manage a recording studio, and I like to make fun things. I like to make cool sounds, and I like to make music with my friends.
How did you go, like, this is the thing I want to do?
That's a good question. I guess I always wanted to make music, like, even when I was a little kid. I think my earliest memory is my grandma would sometimes buy me, like, these little toy keyboards when I was really little, and I would bang on them, and then my dad would get really annoyed and then throw it away. But I always thought it was really cool. And then I remember the first time I touched an MPC. I think I was in 4th grade. Ooh. And it was, like, really cool, and I had no idea what it was or what I was even looking at. This, like, older kid in the community that would make beats, and me and my friend, we would listen to his beats. Like, he had all of his files, like, he'd, like, pass them around, and we would go home and we'd, like, listen to his beats and stuff and, like, hang out. And that was, like, really impressionable to me. I thought it was really cool that he was actually, like, making the music. And then he came over with his MPC one time, and I was making beats on it, and, like, it kind of, like, blew my mind. But I had no idea what it was, and I didn't really understand what was going on. And I was, like, I don't know, I was, like, 7, or no, I must have been, like 9 or, like, 8 or something. But
It's still pretty young, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty young, and I just, like, I didn't know, like, that I could, like, ask, like, I looking back, I'm like, damn, I should have asked my parents for that instead of a computer, or instead of,
wow.
It was in high school when I started to meet people who were actually, like, making music. There's, like, a big punk scene where I went to high school.
Oh, sweet.
I went to high school in Santa Rosa.
Oh, okay.
And it's known for, like, punk and metal out there.
It's like Green Day and Metallica and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of, like, local venues that do a lot of punk shows and stuff.
Oh,
like,
cool.
My older brother was in a metal band.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so, like, it's just the scene out there. And so I had some friends that were in a band, and I used to hang out with them. And my buddy, I was talking to him about music, and he had, like, a cracked version of Logic on his Mac computer. And
Just for the government, will you tell us his name? No, I'm kidding.
I was like, so all I need is a Mac computer? And I was like, shoot, okay, how do I get a Mac? And then I remembered that my mom had this old MacBook from 2009 that she got from a school, because she used to be a teacher's assistant.
Okay.
At a school. She just, like, never gave it back.
Sweet.
And so, like, I just went in her closet and took it and, like, didn't say anything. And then I put Logic on there and I started making beats. That's when I started taking it seriously. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I made my first beat tape and I put it out on SoundCloud. And, like, the whole purpose of it, like, was I wasn't even trying to get, like, a bunch of plays or anything. I literally just wanted to impress people, like, in my local community and just, like, show them, like, hey, I make music too. Which ended up working out, because one of, like, the best rappers in our community, actually, shout out to Murray, he actually, like, hit me up and he picked out a couple beats on that beat tape and was like, he texted me and he was like, these were too good not to write to.
Wow.
And I ended up producing one of his songs on his, like, first EP in high school.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
And he's, like, an absolutely amazing rapper. So, like, I was like, I was really excited about that.
You're like you're like, okay, I guess I'm good at this. Like if one of like the top dogs in the area is like, yeah, like I couldn't help but write to this. That's fucking awesome. What makes a great beat? Okay, so our ad roll today is it's a heavy subject, but it's an important one. I want to tell you guys about the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. I don't know if you guys know this, but there is a suicide and crisis lifeline on pretty much every phone. You just call 988. And the 988 Lifeline is a national network of local crisis centers that provide free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week here in the United States. There's services for the hearing impaired, non-English speakers, LGBTQ veterans. And it's not just a phone call. You can also do text messages or chat, and you can actually use it for other people who are struggling as well. Like if you think that somebody is going to hurt themselves, you can also call the 988 number. So yeah, 988, spread it around. Let people know about it. 988. Let's save some lives.
It's definitely the feeling of it. It all comes down to the feeling, and that might sound like an empty answer, but it really is how it makes you feel, and that's what I focus on. Like even when I'm mixing, like when I'm even like mixing other people's music, like to me the most important part is how does it make you feel? How does it feel to listen to? Like is it easy to listen to? Does it feel good when you hear it? Because like that's like for me, like a lot of it has to do with the mix. I like minimalism.
Yeah.
I like simple stuff.
Yeah.
And I like there to be a lot of space for either for you to think or breathe or for someone else to like rap over, and there's like a lot of space for them to create the atmosphere within the world that you created with the beat.
What's something that you're liking as far as a trend for beat making right now?
How technology is making it easier and easier for like accessibility to everyone like to make beats. I think that's really cool. I really like a lot of the samplers that are coming out. They're getting better and better. Native Instruments just dropped a sampler that's $300, and it's like a little SP404 basically. The SP404 is $500 as well, and like to some people that is a lot of money, but when you look at like an MPC, you know, it's like $1,000-$1,200. For there to still be companies that are like, you know, supporting the community and like releasing stuff that is actually affordable. Because like if you really want to do something, $300 is not a lot of money.
Yeah, you can donate plasma 3 times and you're on your way. You know, like
yeah, exactly. Like you can find a way.
What do you do to stay on top?
I feel like every time I'm not doing something productive for my, I don't want to say career, but just doing something productive like for my artistry, I'm falling behind.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm falling behind it. Yeah.
You got that drive.
It genuinely stresses me out.
Where can we find you on the internet? If somebody wants to reach out, maybe they want to check out your beats, they want to work with you.
So my name is Cudimitsu, Cudimitsu. You can look me up on Instagram. You can Google me. You can Spotify me, Apple Music me, Tidal. And also check out the people who I work with when you come find me. I work with a lot of really cool people. Shout out to Lord Khalil. Shout out to Ice Nine. Shout out to Adu Dua. Shout out to Karupi. Shout out to all the homies. Sorry if I didn't say your name. I love you. Those are the people I've just been seeing recently.
So everybody else has got to come hang out.
Oh, also, shout out to Dione. I knew I was missing somebody important.
So, what projects do you have coming up?
I have a ton of projects coming up. I have my hands on a ton of stuff, but I have 2 albums coming out with Lord Khalil in the next few months.
Sweet.
Yeah, we got 2 albums. One of them is like almost 2 years old. We've been working on it for a long time with some really cool features. Shout out to Cam the Chef. I'm working on an EP with my friend Karupi, and I'm working on an EP with my friend Kainoa. Shout out to Kainoa. And I also have some solo stuff, like remixes and things. So there's gonna be a lot to look out for. I'm also being featured on a lot of things as well.
Sweet.
I just released some songs with Diani. You can look up Diani, N-I.
All right.
And yeah, she's super dope. We just released a song called Fiberglass. And then we're gonna be releasing some more music soon. I'm releasing some stuff with Ice Nine soon. She's dropping an album at the end of November. I have some music coming out with Aldu Duwa. It's gonna be dropping at the first of the year.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's good talk. We're going out on Small Skeletal by Crime and Stereo. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thanks to Cudimitsu for being a guest. You can follow the podcast at Short Commute Pod. You can follow me at Fake Nick Griff. Yeah, make sure that you're subscribing. Review the podcast. Give us a good review. Once I get 10 reviews, we can give out some gift cards. Come on, let's give out some gift cards. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Short Commute.
Short Commute with